Every no is a bigger and better yes. Every no. Don't be afraid of the no's. You're only a certain amount of no's away from a very big yes. If you knew that, you'd be eager to get some no's. Go get some no's. Go fall down a little bit so you can learn how to get up. Because just sitting around is not going to help you get up. It's really important to lock in and understand that no's are a part of yeses. Losing is a part of winning. I'm not saying that you should train to lose, because there are some sports such as boxing where you could go undefeated. It's very rare, but you can. However, in most sports, like team sports, eventually you're going to lose at some point. Maybe not when you're in UConn during a dynasty, but you're still going to lose at some point. Whether that be when you were a kid, when you get to the WNBA, when you go overseas, you're going to lose. So we need to understand how to lose and learn from losing. So this way, we don't keep losing. Don't avoid the pain. Go through it. The pain is your teacher. The pain is going to teach you about yourself. It's going to teach you how to be better, but we avoid it. We don't want to look at it. We don't want to look at the things that we did wrong. We want to point fingers. It's their fault. But that's not going to help you as an individual. It's really important that we take accountability and responsibility. If I got the ball stolen from me, it's my fault. I need to guard the ball. I need to protect the ball. If I missed my 3-pointers today, that's my fault. Maybe I practice every day, but maybe I'm not practicing making shots consistently. It's not just about practice, it's about how you practice. So you can be practicing all day, but if it's not translating to the game, then maybe we should readjust how we approach practice, because practice is how we prepare for the game. So we get to the game, and the game is like a test. We get a score after the game. How did we do? The test is kind of like our stats, but there's things on the stats that aren't always there, and there's things that aren't on the stats. So we can't just fully go off of stats to know how we played, but it's a good first step to understand how we played the game. Numbers cannot lie. So if you look at your numbers and they're not good, are we going to avoid the numbers? Or are we going to look at those numbers and decide that we're going to get better? We're going to improve those numbers. We're going to lock in. But it's not just about saying it. We can't just say we're going to lock in. Everybody says that. It's about locking in for real, doing it, studying yourself, people who have done the things that you want to do, watching greatness, not just listening to everybody and anybody on social media. If somebody hasn't done the things that I want to do in my career path, why am I going to listen to them? I'm going to listen to people who have done what I want to do, because they know what it takes to get there. They've been through it. You don't know what you don't know. And the only way to know is to go through it. It's really important to pay attention to not just what's going on around you, but to what's going on within you. Because maybe we have habits that are holding us back, like negative self-talk when we lose or when we fail. But there is no failure, because in order to fail, you have to quit. But if you keep going, there is no failure. So even if you fall down, you can get up. Don't let other people trick you out of being yourself. just because they don't know how to be themselves. Stay true to you. Don't be afraid to fail. I don't know anyone successful that hasn't failed or been told no or been overlooked or had to go through some sort of hard time, an unknown time. If you're not going through a hard time, you're probably not going anywhere. You have to go through hard times. You have to challenge yourself because you can't change and stay the same at the same time. If you want to change, transform like a butterfly, you're a caterpillar and you want to be a butterfly. You're a snake and you want to shed a skin. You want to be different. Then we can't keep moving the same way. We got to change how we're moving. We can't be afraid to mess up. You're going to mess up. Everybody messes up. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Steph Curry's not perfect. Caitlin Clark's not perfect. LeBron James not perfect. Drake's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But those people understand how to mess up. And they just keep moving. If you're playing guitar and you mess up, you're not supposed to be like, oh, I messed up. Then everybody's going to look at you. It's the same being on the Globetrotters. Most of the time you mess up. Most of the time. Not every time. Most of the time you mess up and nobody knows. Because if you play it off, then you didn't even technically mess up. There's perfection and imperfection. Don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to lose. There is no perfect. Stop trying to be perfect. Stop trying to be the best. There is no best. There's no perfect. Become better every single day. If you consistently get better, there's no cap. There's no limit. You're infinite.